Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Coach Drip. Hey, man, you already know we're in for another great episode here. Hey, somebody, anybody, drop a beat.
Drew on the keys, so this shit not.
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, listen, man, it's your boys. You know what it is. Another week, another episode. The Man Cave Sports Podcast. Here with your boys, Mike T, that's me. Coach Drip, that's my AKA. To my side, I got Wild Card Mom. To my diagonal side, I don't know if it's your left or right or whatever. I'm not gonna figure that out. That's Jae Jones. Right above me, you got my man G Money. Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Chill. What's happening?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling great.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be back.
Feeling good.
I know. Jay all refreshed. He was up in New York. You know, feeling
man.
up there.
You doing Frank Sinatra dirty there, man.
I thought he was giving some Cameron vibes. Welcome to New York City.
I was trying to go Ja Rule. You like, you from New York.
Okay, you got that.
I ain't from there.
You got that one.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. You see everybody's in good vibes. Hey, Wild Card Mark. Tell them how your week been, man. How's everything been going, man?
And I can't even complain, man. It's been lovely. We getting closer to NFL football coming back. Man, I'm feeling real jiggy, you know what I'm saying, man. I'm feeling, hey man, I'm you know, I got the hat matching the top. So I've been inspired by you know, the drip master himself. So I'm trying to get my drip right, bro.
Hey man, listen. Jae Jones, what it do, man? How you been?
Hey man, I've been good, man. I can't complain. It's been a challenging, busy week. Y'all mentioned it since I went out of town last week, man. It's been busy, but it's been great. I'm glad to be back with y'all. Let's get it popping, baby.
Ever since Jay Will used the 613 PTO that I didn't even know about, everyone uses it. I think I have the most 613 PTO built up. G Money, how you been, man? How's it going?
Hey, it's been a good week, man. Started a new job this year. It's been nice. Also, like y'all said, it's 1 week to football, baby. I already got one fantasy draft down. Got about 6-7 more to go. Hey, we cranking these things out. I'm ready.
Speaking of which, we got the big draft coming up soon, so make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit us on the 613 email. The fellas always ask me, do people be hitting us up? No. It'd be a whole bunch of people spamming the 613 email. I literally just had to delete 1,900 emails the other day.
Yeah, so we got 1,900 spammers that follow us.
Hey, listen, I don't know what's going on, but it's very, very, very lucrative over here at 613. But let's get into sports. Listen, man, I wanted to ask y'all, where should we start? Should we start with the hot topic or should we start with the NFL? Which one y'all want to go with?
Hey,
you giving up the keys to the bus already?
You the bus driver, bro. Wherever you decide to drive.
Man. When you are the GOAT, you know how to dish the rock. So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? When you guys host, you make us look good. Today, I'm on my key. You feel me? So, you know what? But since you want me to do it, since you want me to be on my, since you want me to be on that, you want me on my Jordan, cool. No allows. His controversial comments. Right before the show, I told y'all we were talking a little gibberish, and I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. The boy, right? He's the weird part about it, and I'm gonna go to Jae Jones first. The weird part about it for me is why now? Like, what did the NBA do to you to make you do that? That's my only gripe about it. But he's 100% right about what he's saying. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm Aaron Rodgers today. G Money, go ahead.
I know why he said it. He was listening to y'all, dogging the U.S. squad, and he felt the same way. So he's like, you know what? They're not the greatest ever. They're not the world champions in the NBA either anymore. And it's that was his take. So that's why he said it. I don't agree with what he said, honestly. If you the NBA champion, you're pretty much the champions of the world. I don't see there's any other team beating you, actually. But you know what? Maybe that's in the future to see at some point or whatever. Because we in the NBA, there's a lot of world talent out there too, but you're not going up against a superpower world team either, I guess.
Before I go to Jay, let me let you know something, Noah. You're right. This is a clip. If we did USA versus the world for a tournament, and we put our best 12 out there, you guys wouldn't have a chance.
That is true.
So I understand why the pushback for him, because people are saying that point, but he's right. AJ, you can jump in here, man.
Yeah, he's got a point. I think you can I think most people are making that argument that yes, the NBA is the best league in the world, and all of the foreign players are coming to the league, and that's why they call it the World Championship or whatever call it that. But like you said, why the timing? I would prefer to be talking about his accomplishments, right, man? He won with the 100-meter, 200-meter, and the 4x what is it? The relay, I think he won. He won 3. He won 3 times. And I just thought it was real odd that he spoke about the NBA also, because the NBA is not the only league that uses like that world championship kind of thing. Like they use it in baseball. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about tennis, they talk about the first, second, third, fourth ranked player in the world. I think the terminology is just like, we know it's not the world. We know, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to all these other different places and competing against them right then and there. Like, we know that. But for the most part, as the U.S., we've dominated all the sports for the most part. But he's right. I just think that the timing was a little wrong, in my view, and that I just hate that he kind of like singled out the NBA and took shots at them. I just didn't really agree with that. But, he's entitled to his opinion. He created that controversy comment. So, hey, that's his take. And Shakira Richardson backed him up on it. So, I don't know.
I was hoping nobody brought her up. Because, see, that's the kind of the problem with this new age, unapologetic era. When you say something that's offensive to people, and because I'm unapologetic, I can just say wherever I want. First of all, Mr. Noah, you are right. I'm going to say it again. That's the third time I'm going to say it. I'm going to go to Wildcard Mar next. But to use a better motto, because people have proven you wrong, because they have looked at the NBA banners. The Lakers banners don't say world champions. The Heat banners don't say world champions. Golden State banners don't say world champions. I don't think the Boston Celtics banners say world champions either. I think they all say NBA champions. People have pulled that up on Twitter. But also, you picked basketball, which is predominantly black, but you didn't pick the NFL, which don't even have an Olympic sport, which is literally only played here. If you would have said that about the NFL,
you would have a point.
You would have no one would have argued with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, jump in here, Wildcard Mar.
No, I mean you got a point. Basketball is a world sport, just like soccer is. It's a world sport. I don't. Why is this even getting discussed? I mean, Jay got a point. Like, bro, it overshadows your accomplishments, and nobody's talking about your accomplishments now. They're talking about what you said. And that to me is like, come on, like, why does this even matter? If you're a champ, you're a champ, and you're a champ at this point in time. So I don't even know how the conversation even started, and just I don't know. Hey, maybe cats is getting bored and they need something to talk about. But damn it, I just didn't get the point of one even asking that and him even entertaining it. I don't know. I just don't see what's the point. What's the purpose of that even being discussed and all of a sudden is become a talking point. In the sports world.
Somebody mess with his girl.
Hey,
Hey, he should be getting all the ass. If you went over there
Man, don't nobody like I've said on Twitter. Don't nobody care about second field for every 4 years.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sha'Carri has made her name, so she's kind of a name.
And she's actually been winning a lot lately, but a lot of people. Yeah, but look, I give her credit. She's been winning, but at the same time, like, bro, you gotta do this shit in the Olympics because you already robbed us of that opportunity of seeing it.
Not even going there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just calling, man.
Listen, we'll be here and we'll be well past 100 episodes by then. So we'll be here when she competes in the Olympics. Don't do it.
All right.
They're gonna kill you if she does win.
No. I'm rooting for the shorty. My thing is that come on, like,
you can't say that and be saying, but my thing is, I'm warning you. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm warning you as the host of the show today. If I wasn't the host today, I wouldn't be saying nothing. I'd be sitting back like, yep, he's gonna get it.
but I'm G enough to if they we can always chop it up with sports, man, because at the end of the day, I'm rooting for Shorty, but the way that she came out real brash, real extravagant, and she got all the fame and she ain't done nothing to back it up. So my thing is now, yes, you winning now, but you got to do this on the world stage in the Olympics and dominate. Come on, man.
It's about OG, Jay, and G Money. They gonna get him. Y'all know they gonna get him.
Hey, guess what, Mike T? Hey, run them views up while you come at me.
Listen.
Clip them. Subscribe, huh?
Hey, hold on. Shout out to my boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, Jay, hey, that's the second time he just stuck that shit.
Hey, yeah. Oh,
moving on.
Feels so good to be back.
Listen, moving on. NFL cuts, man. Final cuts, man. Hey, listen, we got a Titans fan here. We got a Kansas City Chiefs fan here. We got a Cowboys fan here. And we got a Washington. Put your right hand up or left hand up, whatever the dude say. You got a Commander fan here.
You don't even know this.
I don't know the song. I haven't watched football since Colin Kaepernick played.
Do the nene.
Oh, man.
And that's not even a joke because everybody that knows me knows how I rob a cap. But I haven't watched since he played football. That's real talk.
Yeah.
Them two, both of them can tell you that.
I can't.
I haven't. So this is my first season actually back watching football. So moving on to final cuts. You guys know a lot more than I do. I'm gonna go ahead and start since I started with G last time. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Jae Jones this time with your final. Let's start with your team.
It really wasn't too many cuts that I was surprised about. I mean, you always got a few favorite guys that you're rooting for on your team that you hope make the team. I know Kyrus Jackson from Georgia made it. Of course, the quarterbacks that everybody made a huge ordeal about, they both are on the squad. So everybody made the squad that I thought was going to make it. So it just, it's the bad part of, sports to a degree because, people losing jobs, people got to go audition somewhere else and things of that nature. But all in all, it's all good, man. I'm happy with the team. I'm happy, with the moves that we made. So, now it's game time now, baby. Week 1 is on the way. So I'm ready.
I can dig it. Hey, G Money Donis. Let us know what your Cowboys. How you feel about your final cuts?
I was surprised we cut Jabril Cox out there, our safety. I was surprised after. Yeah, he's gonna get picked back up.
I appreciate that, Mike.
Back up. He's gonna get picked back up, at least on the practice squad. I feel. Also Will Greer. Dak was surprised about that, but that's why we got Trey Lance. Another one in the league that I was definitely surprised about. I think it's already tank in their team already. They're tanking for the number 1 pick. Cardinals cut Colt McCoy, who I figured would actually be their number 1 quarterback out there. But instead, they're going Josh Dobbs and Clayton Tune or whatever. He's a rookie. He supposedly had like the highest passer rating in college last year or something like that.
I've seen that. But hold on, G. Like, we were driving to Dairy Queen to go pick up our stuff, and then you took the wheel from me. I wasn't getting to your season expectations yet. Hold on.
Yeah, with Brad.
Are we talking about cuts or?
No, just your team.
Okay.
Just your team.
All right. Next up, right? I just talked about my team.
Hold on. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm talking about my team. I have no clue who they cut. Go ahead.
Hey,
views going up.
I can't with y'all, bro. Y'all wild.
Like, nah, really, I only cut you off because I didn't give Jay the same time to say the same thing that you said. So, Wildcard Mar, if you say anything other than your team, I'm muting.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Chiefs did what they were supposed to do. I was surprised that they kept Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the running back. We got him in the first round in 2020, but he ain't really been popping like that. But we were able to get the running backs on the practice squad in P. Ryan and Denaire Prince. First time in Andy Reid history, he's going in with 7 wide receivers. And I thought we probably could have made it 8. Emir Marset, they traded him to Carolina. So, hey, that's what it is when you ain't got room for a guy and you know he's not going to clear waivers. Just go ahead and try to get a 6th or 7th round for him. So, hey, man, Chiefs did what they were supposed to do. Nothing shocking. We got bigger things to worry about. We got to get our defensive tackle signed. So, yeah, Chiefs did what they were supposed to do, man.
Now,
Yeah.
Now, here's where I throw the alley-oop to my man. This segment is only for him. I don't want to hear from Jae Jones. I don't want to hear from Wildcard Mar. This is about his team, which is America's team, I guess. Trey Lance. Y'all made a big trade, bro. The floor is yours.
Well, we crushed that 2 years ago draft. That's for sure. We got the number 3 pick and the number 12 pick right there on our squad for pretty much pennies out that joint. So hey, props to us for that one. But I mean, it's Trey Lance. He's still a work in progress. He has probably the least amount of passes out of every single quarterback in the NFL right now. Attempts and everything, whatever you want to call it. Every other college quarterback that got drafted has more attempts than him, pretty much. That's in the league, and that's not in the league even. So he's still a very workable work in progress. But you know, I talked to some San Fran team players and fans, not teams and players, but mostly fans. But hey, you know, he's good with the playbook. He knows what he's doing in the quarterback room we're talking about. So hopefully he has all his plays memorized from the 49ers. So when we play them, as we lost to them 2 years in a row already in the playoffs, he can give little pointers to the defense. Hey, this is what they're doing, you know. It's chess, not checkers, as they say. Hey. Plus, it's a business too for Dak. It's a bargaining chip for us in the long run, and that's what it's gonna come down to.
So let me ask you, G Money, because I'm not talking to the other two right now. Let me ask you this question. Do you think it puts pressure on Dak?
I mean, Dak always has all the pressure. He's one of the most. He definitely has the most pressure in the league, pretty much every season. It feels like, and the way the media portrays it, and every other fan and all around the league, that's what it is. He'll put up good numbers, and he still gets disrespected out there. And I've disrespected him too. I'm not gonna lie. I was a Romo fan.
Hey, I'm enjoying this shit. Listen, let me tell you, G Money, I'm keep going to you. Do you think that the San Francisco 49ers had the worst trade in NFL history? 4 trade lands.
If it's definitely up there. I can't recall another trade that's been worse off the top of my head, but I know there have been some dumbass trades in the past as well. And this one it definitely takes the kettle pretty much, you know. You giving up 3 first-round picks. You got a guy that has started maybe 1 or 2 games pretty much, but the last pick of the whole entire draft is now your starting quarterback. So the future picks did not help them. That's for sure.
Hey, G, I don't care about these other 2. I'm gonna keep going. What is your division prediction for your team and the rest of the teams?
For every division in the NFL?
You know what? We got another week technically, because next week, technically, the first game starts on that day, but when we record, but technically the season hadn't started. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you just the NFC teams first.
NFC?
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. NFC East, Cowboys, baby, all day, all day. Fuck the Eagles.
Oh my God.
What about the North?
That's what it is. It's gonna be us.
Let me get the North.
North. This one is a little bit tougher. I think the Vikings are still up there, but I think it's gonna be a lot tighter with Detroit and Green Bay. I think Green Bay comes up this year. Jordan Love is looking good in preseason right now for them.
And the South.
The South. I'm going with the second to last team in there, New Orleans. Derek Carr. He's the best quarterback in that division pretty much by a long shot, and that's what runs the league. So I think they're gonna come out hot, and their defense steps it up for them.
And cheers to you, my man. The West.
The West side. Well, that's gonna stay the same. San Francisco 49ers still on the West because everybody else, Seattle might have a chance, but I think the Rams are definitely gonna be better this year. But the 49ers just head and toes above everybody.
Hey, Jae Jones, let me get one more comment about the Titans. What do you think they're going to do this year?
Oh, we about to.
Nope. I told you, this segment, nope. Got you. Hey, man, listen. I told y'all wanted to talk trash. Y'all thought I was going to drive the bus and just keep carrying my man G. I gave my man a whole segment. I don't care what y'all say. Best podcast out. Hey, listen, I'm moving on. I don't even want to hear from Wildcard Mark. I don't even want to hear from Jay about what they got to say. I'm telling you, right now, I'm moving on. Where am I moving on to? Let me see where I'm moving on to. Okay, I'm moving to my divisional winners. I'm going to start with Wildcard Mark. Don't laugh. What you laughing at?
I'm Larry.
Hey, I got one for you, Wildcard Mark. This is like when Sami Zayn say Uzi.
You're not feeling real oozy.
Do you feel like that right now? Like you feel like Jay Uso right now?
I mean, I'm trying to be oozy, but I don't even know if you're gonna let us be oozy, bro.
No, listen, man. Listen, this show is the hee. I told y'all this is the hee. Listen, let me get your NFL division leaders just for the NFC first. We do because we do have another week next week.
Yeah,
so let me get your NFC East first.
Oh, yeah, it's Philly.
Philly, okay, that's a good fit. What about your North?
Detroit.
Cool. Hey, whoo. Hey, Coach Drip here. They got a new blue helmet, but it's the NFL. Oh my gosh, Drip wise, they only let the teams wear the alternate helmets with an alternate uniform, so they only can wear the blue helmet with the all gray uniforms. Oh my gosh. Sorry. South.
No, it's Saints all day.
Hey, Okay. Saints, cool. Ooh.
Yeah.
West.
I think it's gonna be real close, but San Francisco edges it out over Seattle. It's gonna be real close.
Jae Jones, East. Hold on, man.
Yeah, he still got you on mute because he
He muted you. He didn't even let you come back.
I unmuted him.
Damn.
I unmuted him. Stop it, y'all.
He's still muted on our
No,
screen.
he did it on purpose. 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 I've been unmuted him. He did it on purpose, dog. He did it on purpose. He trying to make it.
Oh man, you just cut Jae Jones out the whole entire episode now.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. He did it on purpose. Look at him. That's why he's laughing.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna give it.
Mute button. There we go.
There we go.
We heard
I got
nothing.
Philly.
He got Philly. Okay. What about the North?
I got the North. I got Chicago.
Oh,
Woo!
and Jay
Okay.
smoking that ill.
Bold.
Let's go down south, Jay.
New Orleans.
Okay. Cool beans. And go ahead to the West.
Seattle.
Hey, listen. That's my player partner from Manchester. So I'm gonna go with the West with him. I promise you, I agree with him with the West. I think Seattle might win the West. The South, I think y'all are tripping off of New Orleans. I think it might be the sneaky pick. Y'all gonna be mad. Carolina Panthers.
Oh man, come on, man.
Hey, you know who I'm going with in the East? The Commandees.
That's about as good as the Panthers pick.
And hold on. And the North, sneaky pick. But I kind of do agree with the Lions. Now, the only reason why it's a sneaky pick is because who believes the Lions are going to win anything besides Marshall Mathers? But
Oh man.
yeah, this is one of them episodes, bro. Listen, hey.
Hey, what up, though? 313? Hey.
Yeah, whatever. What's up, Tone? But anyway, moving on. I think the NFL season was a great season. Roger Goodell unleashed the script. It was a great script that I seen. Kirk Cousins was with his shirt off. Got to go.
He was, yeah.
Shame.
Hey man, it's dope. I think the script is gonna be good. Arian Foster, hey, if you got a copy of the script, send it to us so we can tell them week by week. We can get these views up. Shout out to my boo.
Make some predictions, make some money.
Hey, make some money.
Got that Back to the Future almanac.
Hey man, make that
Got
money.
the script.
Man. Make that money. Hey, that's why his name G Money, because he makes us the money. Listen. Moving on. I was going to go to some more football, but I'm going to go to some baseball real quick. The MLB playoffs is coming up. You know what? This wouldn't be the Man Cave podcast if we wasn't keeping it real. I have no clue what the hell is going on. And I'm going to need y'all to tell me what's going on. Don't shake your head, Wildcard Ma, because I'm coming to you first. I know you don't give a damn either. So,
nah, I watch baseball, man.
Oh, that's right. You have a team that's good. We don't.
Right? No.
They're not good.
No, the Rays. No, they were good like 2014, 2015. They tried.
But I'm not explaining to y'all about the Washington, D.C. area, how stuff goes. If you suck here, man, it's different in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a Super Bowl champion, then got a baseball team that sucks. We got everything sucks here. So it's like, damn, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everything. I get that you probably in your area who we got the Super Bowl champs. Our baseball team sucks, but we got the Super Bowl champs. We don't have that here. We don't have that luxury here. So
at all. I'm
gonna go to you first. I'm gonna ask you about the MLB playoffs. What you think, man? Like I will say this. Didn't I call Baltimore early?
Yeah, you called them earlier in the early pick.
Yeah.
Now they doing the damn thing. I'll be honest, man. Braves is kind of hard to not root for them. Man, they offense is ridiculous, man. They still, they kind of went through a little cold spot after the All-Star break, but they they regained they composure and they balling like crazy. So I mean, it's kind of hard to. I know the Dodgers might contest, but I mean, between the Dodgers and the Braves, I mean, I think that's the NLCS right there. That'll go 7 games. Now the AL, man, it's crazy. Seattle, Texas, and Houston, they all kind of like a game apart from each other. They pretty much battling like crazy. So that's gonna come down to the wire. Hey, Baltimore can't go to sleep. Tampa Bay still there, even though with all these situations and stuff that they got going on, with the shortstop.
Situation.
Oh well, not only that, they've been losing. They lost. They've been losing starting pitchers and stuff like that. So that matters too. So, they still hanging in there. So I mean, this is probably going to be the first time in a while that you're going to see a lot of division and wild card spots get determined probably in the last few days of September. It's going to come down to the wire for a lot of teams. And it's not just going to be like 1 or 2 teams. I think it's going to be like a handful, like 7, 8 teams that's going to be on the brink between division, wild card, as in trying to get a spot. It's going to come down to the last few days.
And let me ask you a question.
What's happening?
What you think about all your picks that you had? Because I know a lot of them you got wrong.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Nope. Hey, G Money, go ahead, man.
Somebody showed them how to use the mute button. We in trouble out here.
Go ahead, G Money. Jump in here, man.
Oh man, I mean the MLB playoffs is gonna be tight down. Like Wildcard said, it's gonna get tight down at the end, all the way to the end for a lot of teams. Some teams that got it locked down pretty much for sure. Dodgers, I think the Braves are in there for sure. Milwaukee, the Cubs making a run. They were really hot right now. The Reds had the lead, so that's NL Central is still up for grabs at the moment. Pretty much, it's all separated by single-digit games up to 6. The hottest one right now is definitely the AL West right now. Seattle, Houston, and Texas. They all separated, like you said, by 1 game. Seattle got crazy hot recently. Julio Rodriguez put up 4 hits in like 3 games in a row. Some historical stats and stuff. So the kid is stepping up. He was real cold in the beginning half of the season. So he turned it around, and the whole Seattle team turned it around with them. So that's big for them. But I know, hey, I told y'all last time we was on here talking baseball, I like the Rangers in there, but those teams are getting hot, Seattle and Houston, so that's going to be trouble. I think they all get in the playoffs personally, I think. So it don't matter in the end as long as you in the dance pretty much.
Listen, I promise y'all next year when we get around the baseball time, I will be well-rounded. But right now, I lean on my guys. Jae Jones, your Braves. What's going on, man? Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you 2 times. Go ahead and talk about your Braves, and then I also want to talk about what you think about the playoffs.
Well, my Braves, we got a real big series coming up. We got a 4-game series. We got the Dodgers. We go to LA for a 4-game series. Both teams, as both guys have mentioned, both teams are the 2 favorites coming out the NL East. I'm coming out the National League. So we got to get 2. If we can split and get 2, I'll be happy with it. But our pitching has been a lot better. We seem to be, pretty healthy. So I don't want to jinx it. So I like the way they looking right now. I like the way they moving, and I hope they go into September, October like this, man. Let's get another chip, man. It's gonna be tough because we're gonna have to go through the Dodgers most definitely. So I'm looking forward to them. They look good though, right now.
And what you think about your playoff pitchers?
The playoff pitchers, man. I love it, man. Like I think honestly, a lot of people, we were kind of questioning some of the adjustments that MLB made as far as like the pitch clock and the batter's box and all the new little rules and stuff that they came up with, but it's actually helped the game. And the playoffs is going to be dope, man. A lot of these divisions are going to come down to the last month. The wild card is going to come down, like Mars said, it's probably going to come down to the last week. So it's going to be super entertaining. This is the kind of, the time of the month where people get excited for baseball. You got the AL West. I don't think a lot of people had Seattle at first place. At this time of the season, Texas did a lot of retooling, got some free agents and everything. I actually don't think Texas is going to make it. I think they're going to be the odd team out. Their schedule is a little bit more challenging than the other two. And I think Seattle and the Astros get into the playoffs. I would like to see Cincinnati get into the playoffs, kind of, sort of, because I like Ellie De La Cruz and the young talent they got over there. Of course, I like Baltimore, but they just lost their closer. But I'm looking forward to watching them in the playoffs.
Don't you give us no bad.
Huh?
Don't you give us no
Nah,
bad.
man. He already got hurt. I want to see Baltimore, man. It's gonna be good to see playoff energy back in Camden Yards over there, man. So I'm definitely gonna be rooting for them on the AL side. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. It's that time of the year.
Hey, listen, man. These guys are my OGs when it comes to baseball. I don't really know much. But going from the big leagues, okay, so here's when I'm a bad guy. I kind of don't like this part of baseball, like the sports circle, because that's when I know it ain't no really sports on. But the Little League World Series, I know I'm bad for this. I know that y'all gonna kill me with this. I don't be caring, bro. Even since I was old enough to be in a Little League, I was like, dog, why is this on my TV?
Really?
Bro, I promise you. Listen, let me tell you my baseball story. It was real quick. My whole life, I lived in Mo County. In 7th grade and 8th grade, I moved to Florida. I played baseball for a little bit. 2 times, I knew that baseball wasn't for me. One time, I had a Hispanic neighbor. He lived upstairs, right? He was a little bit older than me. He was like 14. I was like 12. His older brother used to train him with baseball. So they told me to come out. My parents gave me like $50. I went out, got a baseball glove, got some cleats. I sat in the outfield for 3 hours in the hot sun and didn't touch the ball not one time. And he told me, because I said, hey, bruh, can I get some work? At 12, he told me I wasn't going to live till I was 21. I'm 40. Anyway,
Damn.
the second time, my mom signed me up for the baseball league down there, right? I was super fast as a kid. Super fast, like uber fast. I'm not even slicing it. They had a little baseball trials around my little neighborhood. I tried out. I got on base every single time, right? So we practiced. We have a little scrimmage game. We have a little scrimmage game. Coach told us if they throw the pitch at us, turn around so the ball can hit you in your back. I went to bat 3 times. I was the only black kid on my team. They hit me with the ball 3 times. I knew at that moment baseball was not for me. I promise you on everything I love right now, I walked to first base and then I walked right to my mom and we left.
Hey, man.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to
Hit
God.
by a pitch?
I've never told
3
that story
times?
publicly. I've never told that story publicly, but that's why I didn't play baseball. They had us training, they had us stealing bases and all that stuff. I was doing all that stuff. I'm not sitting up here acting like I'm a kid star, but I did everything that they asked me to do. I stole the bases. I was fast. I did all that stuff. But every time I went up to the bat, when we had the scrimmage game, I went 3 times up the bat. I got hit 3 times with the ball. I said, nope.
That's it. Should have charged the man with the bat.
I was about to say.
No. I lived in North Lauderdale, which is a town in Fort Lauderdale. There was no running up with no bat. I literally just told you I was the only black dude on the team. I was going to get whooped up. Yeah. My teammates and their teammates would have whooped me together.
Oh, shit. That's right. You did
no,
say
I was,
only black kid.
Listen, Jay, it was one black dude on the other team, and I was the black dude on my team.
Damn.
No, I was going to get whooped. So I just said, I literally, After the third time I got hit, I walked to the first base, and then I walked to my mom, and we left.
I ain't mad at you, bro. That is not for me.
Yeah,
I'm out of this bitch.
Listen, I promise you, I've never told that story publicly. Mom, if you hear this, please comment.
That's crazy.
No, I don't know if I would have been. Same thing with soccer. Bro. I did a penalty kick. Bama came and tackled me, bro. I was like, what the heck, bro? What's going on? That's why I only played football and basketball was growing up. But moving on, man. Listen.
That's hilarious.
I want to know what you guys want to talk. Listen, NCAA is coming up. The NCAA football.
We're not talking Little League?
Oh, I mean, if y'all want to talk that, you know what? My bad.
Yo, homie.
I know we were talking Little League World Series, and then Mike just went on his rant about how he hated baseball.
No. He's right. My
Can't
bad.
call it the World Series.
No, my bad.
It is the World Series.
Yo, chill out.
Hold on, dog. Y'all not about to turn this on me.
Yo,
Hey, that is funny, G. You are funny as shit. That was great. The Little League World Series, the California team. Hold on, G. I bet you didn't think I knew this. El Segundo. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. They beat the team from somewhere I didn't know, but I think it was from Venezuela. I believe it was the Venezuelan team. Hey, man, we brought the cup back to USA. What you think, G? Since you wanted to come out there, out me first.
Hey, I'm opposite of you. It's something that's always on at the same time every year at the end of the summertime. Pretty much I've always been either at the beach sometimes or something, and that's what's on TV. It's always on ESPN. Something that goes with that is the My Wish segment on ESPN. That shit is dope. But going back to Little League World Series, man. El Segundo, California, Luis Lopi hits a walk-off home run to end the game against Caraco. Caraco has not, and the announcer says this on TV, Caraco has not given up a home run this entire World Series. What does this kid do? Does what he does all tournament. This was his 5th home run. He leads the whole World Series in home runs as well. The kid was just dominating out there. Luis Lopi, shout out to you, man. And what kills Caraco too, and then before this, in the 5th, kid hits a grand slam to tie it up. So their team's going crazy. Their whole crowd's going absolutely nuts because it's a tie ball game. And then their heart's just broken by Luis Lopi out there, man. Hey, dreams are made, dreams are crushed out that thing. That's for sure.
That's why I went to you first, because I knew you would know the most on that. And that was dope because that kid gets to shine on the show. And he gets to shine because he did that in the Little League World Series. I wasn't listen, people. I wasn't saying the kids, anything about the kids. But I do get bored when this time of season comes up. Jae Jones, I know you don't get bored. I know you know what's going on. What's going on?
Nah, I don't know nothing about this one, bro. I ain't been watching the Little League World Series, bro.
I'm hating on the youngins, man.
No, it's not hating.
I'm not hating on them.
It's not hating. But it's like, dog, why we don't get no little league, why we don't get no Little League basketball or little league, you know what I'm saying, football?
I'm good.
I do remember they used to have the Pop Warner championships on ESPN. They used to not for real. Back in the days, they used to have the Pop Warner championships on there. I don't know if they do them anymore, but I mean, hey man, it's good for the youngins to win the joint in US. You know, especially in that fashion, that kid's gonna remember that for the rest of his life. And that's, I mean, just because I played, you know, baseball growing up, man, and I actually loved it.
I did too.
And sometimes, you know, when you play baseball, it gives you a you know, kind of takes you back and reminisce on child days when you used to play Little League. So that's why I still watch it. So, and plus they had the with the Major League Baseball, they do the Little League World Series game in Williamsport.
Yeah.
So, you saw the I think it was the Phillies and the Nationals. They was there and they was, you know, hey, your buddy was there. He was hyping them up.
hold on, don't talk about my friend.
I'm saying he was there. He was hyping him up. He's like, yeah, he was excited.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
best friend. He
Don't
was
talk
there.
about him being excited. You know what I'm excited about? And I bet you I didn't even know I knew this. My man just hit his 300 home run.
He sure did.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah. Let me tell
you about my best friend.
Hey, man, we can just my best friend Bryce Harper. I still ain't get a jersey. I ain't get the number 3. I ain't get the number 34. What's going on, Bryce?
Jay, click this and we gonna start adding them. We gonna start adding at Bryce.
You gotta add Bryce, man. Cause listen, Bryce,
I mean,
am your number 1 fan, bro.
We gotta add Bryce.
Because of this show, the Man Cave Sports Podcast, I let go of any hatchet I had with you. I felt real bad when they told me. They was like, "Oh, Bryce is hurt." I'm like, "Oh, I can't hate him." And then since then, I haven't hated you, Bryce. But I'm moving on for baseball because I know the least about baseball. You know what I'm saying? I know the least about baseball here. So I'm gonna move on to college football. Something I do know about.
Yeah.
Season coming up, man. As we record, we got some big games going up. But also as we record, we got some big games coming up on Saturday. So some of these, if you listen to the show early when it comes out, we'll be previewing these games. And some of these games we might be wrong or right about. Hey, big college football season coming up. We got the moving around, the Big Ten, Pac-12, ACC might be on the move. SEC said, "Hold up, bro. We still big dog. We ain't tripping on none of that's going on."
Big dog.
They ain't got to realign.
Pretty much, G. They said, "Hey, listen here, bro. Y'all go ahead and try to catch up to us. We ain't tripping."
Yeah.
Every year the playoffs, we gonna have somebody. We gonna have at least 1 or 2.
You know what?
And they all probably applied to the SEC, and he was like, "Nah, you ain't getting that here, buddy."
And the sad part about it in the SEC, no diss, but all diss. Vanderbilt's in the SEC.
Hey, bro. Hey, Mike. I know you driving. I just need 30 seconds, bro. How the hell Vanderbilt over here knowing they had a damn game and y'all didn't even finish building your damn stadium and renovating? Y'all got the damn TV scoreboard getting hung on some damn cranes, the wind blowing it and shit. Now you trying to read the damn scoreboard while it's moving and shit. Like, come on, Vanderbilt. Y'all supposed to be the Ivy League of the South, and y'all over here acting real bootleg, real janky promoterish, bro. What's up? That was janky, man.
Hey, what else you got going on for that you out here shooting? Wrestling term. Go ahead and shoot about the rest of the NCAA. What you think is gonna happen this year?
Hey man, you already know what it is. Prime about to make a lot of y'all cats mad because he's doing it his way. But the fact of the matter is, he's been taking y'all system and he's been doing it better than y'all. So that's why y'all hating on my man. So he's about to make y'all look silly as hell. Shout out to Jackson State getting a big win. What's that? I'm calling it AP, like BC, like before Christ. This is after Prime. So AP. So Jackson State get their thing. And then, man, I can't wait for that Florida State LSU matchup, man. Hopefully we get a good game like they did last year. That came down to the last, I think it was like a game-winning field goal. So yeah, give me that again, man. It's gonna be a interesting week, but man, TCU, you gonna upset alert. Prime and them Buffalo gonna come up in there. They gonna stampede, boy.
Hold on. Wait. Are you saying
they
Colorado
favored by a dub?
Are you saying Colorado's gonna go in there and beat TCU?
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, man, we gotta remember, man. TCU lost their quarterback.
He got cut, Max Dugan.
Yeah, he gone. And we don't know what they got. They lost Quentin Johnson, their wide receiver, their tight wide receiver. So they replacing a lot of people that went to the NFL. We don't know what they really. Come on, man. Coach Prime brought luggage with him. It was Louis. Ain't that right, Jay? He said it was Louis. Okay.
That's what he said. Louis.
Hey, G Money. We gonna go. We gonna go around and around for this one. G Money, what you got going on with the college football season, man? What you looking at for? Look, what you looking for, and what you looking at?
Oh man, it's that time of
Wow.
year. I'm tired already. Nah,
Jeez.
but we like the LSU game, man. That's gonna be big. LSU, Florida State. That's the biggest game of week 1, no doubt about it for me. Some games that got played already. Notre Dame spanked Navy. USC spanked San Jose State, which both were expected. Obviously, it's week 1 opponents. Usually, those are the setups. Get the mind right, confidence boosters and stuff. But so. That's I like Mars. Colorado. We're gonna see what they're about this year. We're gonna see if they're gonna lay down or they're gonna get with it and make it a game at least. You know, I think betting wise, you should be able to, if it's a 20 point underdog. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad there. I feel like they cover 20 points. If they don't cover 20 points, that next week of practice is gonna be rough.
Hold on. Colorado is a 20-point underdog?
That's what Jay said, right? Yeah.
20 and a half.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put money down on that shit if that's the case.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
gonna make some bread on that. Let me look.
I might got to put $1 on that.
No, put more than $1, dog.
Hey, and I'm gonna throw another stat. They saying that they ain't got Colorado winning more than 3 games this year.
Listen, let me tell y'all something before I go to Jae Jones, and I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. Travis Hunter is worth at least 5 games himself. Y'all gotta relax on the Colorado slander. Now, I know they might not be what Jackson State was, because see, here's the thing with Coach Prime, people forget. In the spring season that he came in, they didn't do too well. So that's why everybody was kind of like, what are he going to do at Jackson State? What are he going to do at Jackson State? Because when they came in the Jackson State, that spring year, because of COVID, they had spring ball.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do too well. I know the swag is different than the Pac-12. But the man went undefeated in his conference 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying they're going to win the Pac-12. I don't know. But I believe if anyone wants to place a Ranger, I believe they will be bowl eligible. Now, that determines up to you if you want to determine if you want to go at them and say, oh, bowl eligible is not good enough for Coach Prime. That's up to you. But I'm telling you right now, I believe they will be bowl eligible. I watch them every single day on Well Off Media, Reach the People Media. Shouts out to Dion Jr. and shouts out to Darius Sanders. Jay, make sure you clip that. But
yes, sir.
You ain't gotta say yes.
Damn, he is.
I know. I ain't mean to. I don't
want to
know.
end the episode off of that. Like, God dang, come on, man. You think I'm Vince McMahon? What the hell?
If y'all don't know, watching us on YouTube and listening to us for the first time, Mike T is here, is also our producer, so he's kind of our boss at the same time. So he gets the keys.
No. Stop, dog. Come on, see what
hey, man, you be killing
ridiculous, dog.
Hey, let's have fun.
Killing K-Fan.
Nah, I don't know. It just, I was
right now. They trying to
Jay didn't want to get fined by the producer.
No, I was looking.
You killing K-Fan.
I was looking at these. I was looking at these spreads for. I was looking at these spreads for Saturday. Nah, I was looking at these college spreads for Saturday and whatnot. So I was reading some of them, and as you were talking about Colorado and Coach Prime, so when you said it, it kind of threw me off for a second. But
that's wild. I just saw it. It's 20 and a half. They underdogs, 20 and a half.
I told you, man. You thought I was joking. Everybody's gonna be watching for Coach Prime, right? I don't think that's obvious for everybody. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock game. It's prime time. It's on Fox. No pun intended. But we all want to see what Coach Prime's going to do. Y'all mentioned the LSU Florida State game. Of course, I'm a Michigan fan, so I'm always going to be trying to see what Michigan is going to do, especially since Jim Harbaugh got suspended for 3
stop that,
games.
man. Y'all got him missing from the cup.
Oh, I know. Hey, man, I know. But we had to do that. We had to do that. But Tennessee State plays Notre Dame, so I want to, kind of catch that game.
Yeah,
support my man Eddie George.
That's a great check
man.
right there.
So
that's a great check.
Huh?
That's a great check right there.
Go ahead, man. But I think I want to see Clemson and Duke, man. I think that might be an upset. I think North Carolina and South Carolina might be an upset as well. North Carolina's only favored by 2.5. So Caleb Williams was doing Caleb Williams things last week. He fumbled the ball, dropped a snap, got up, threw a 76-yard bomb. Like, it's always fun to watch him play. So it's gonna be. Is Eli Manning's son playing? The Manning kid playing in Texas?
I don't know if he's starting, but I know he got a lot of NIL money.
Yeah, because I wanted to see if he was starting.
Quentin Ewers is ahead of him on the depth chart, but don't be surprised if you see Arch Manning at some point in the season, especially if Ewers can't get the job done. Because Sarkisian ain't gonna keep the top recruited quarterback on the sideline too much longer if homeboy can't get the job done. He'll put Arch in.
Listen,
yeah.
Only reason why I'm not gonna say what I really want to say because they're kids. I wasn't even want to because that's a wild situation. Why not just start the boy, man? Come on now. Why you playing?
Well, here's the deal. And this
no.
Boy,
Manning, you recruited him. He getting $2 million NIL money. The starter is getting freaking $50,000. We know what's about to happen. Stop playing with the young kid that you got starting right now. Let him go transfer somewhere and get some reps. You playing with him, not Manning. We already know Manning gonna get his money.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Manning. He gonna get his reps. He don't even need to play protections. Go ahead, just draft him, Tennessee.
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, slow down, man. We good.
I don't know.
Dallas can trade for him though once he gets to the league.
You can't do that because y'all draft him.
Yes.
Y'all draft quarterback after quarterback.
That's because management changed.
Yeah,
that's because management changed. We good.
But go ahead and draft him, Tennessee, because you know Peyton's going to be like, yeah, my boy.
Well, if he's a Manning, he might pull an Eli and be like, I'm not going there.
That's true, G. Hey, G, you know what? Because here's a fun fact for you guys, the internet fans. San Diego's who drafted Eli Manning, he got traded for Phillip Rivers. G-Money, ding, ding, ding. That's a good one. But, listen, man, I think the college football season is going to be unpredictable. I think the Florida teams are going to suck. I'm just telling. I'm calling.
Swamp Boy's getting whooped by Utah right now.
Listen, that's G-Money, man. We be here, bro. Like that was the next question. This is not even on the format. I was going to ask you guys: have y'all seen that fluffy documentary about the Swamp Boys?
Bruh.
Oh man,
I think Netflix missed the opportunity on being like
they missed like shit.
But it was so many stories that you could have gotten from that, and the ones that they chose, I don't think they put a lot of thought process into it. Exactly.
They didn't want to make it too hot for TV. It would have had to been on HBO. It had to been on HBO.
Come on, but give us the stories, dog, that we wanted. We want to know, was Aaron Hernandez crazy as hell? Hindsight 20.
Well, we knew he was crazy as hell. We can't answer that one.
Hey, bro,
he definitely was ducking that joint. He was like,
hey, dog, I almost spit my water out the smell, dog. Oh my god!
I'm just saying, bro. Was he that shell back in Florida? Like, I want to know, like, what's up with the Pouncey twins? I want to know about Prince Harvin. I want to know about like, come on, I need some behind the scenes dirt on Tebow. Was he really missing?
It was a Preacher boy
Nah,
Tebow,
damn,
Golden
man.
boy.
Come on, man. I ain't buying that. There ain't no way you can tell me that Tim Tebow wasn't swimming in no coochie, bro. The way that he took it over the world at that point.
He had the one joint. He was like, yo, I didn't believe it either. I showed him a naked picture on my phone, and he was like, whoa, get it away from me. Get it away from me.
Nah, I don't believe that, dog.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Getting the lights
I
out.
was a Tebow fan, and I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Tebow was getting no cutting.
Man.
Homeschool did it.
I don't think Tebow was getting no cutting. And you know why I don't think he was getting no cutting? Because he's too popular to lie about it. Like somebody would have came in this day and age, somebody would have came out like, hey, yo, Tim Tebow was crushing this joint. Pause.
Yeah. Somebody, they'd have been saying it on a podcast all recklessly or something. Somebody.
But come on, man. I would have loved to hear if Tebow was like
some girl.
He was sitting out there engaged. Out, bro.
Nah, Tebow wasn't getting no Tebow was in
his or a girl.
Go ahead, Jay.
A girl would have came out and said something as well. If if his teammates say something, somebody would have said, yeah.
Listen, bro.
Especially if you talking about like Zion shit, like hell yeah.
In 2023, that documentary came out. The trailer of the documentary, somebody would have responded, Tim Tebow been getting cutted since back in the day. I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
I believe Tim Tebow was not getting any action. Not because he couldn't, because he was really faithful. Like I was when Tebow I was a Tebow guy. First of all,
I had a jersey.
Let me just say, Tim Tebow won the division his first year as a starter. And after that year, he never got a chance to start again.
That's facts.
So I would say my man was getting no cutting. And maybe the world might be better if people were more like Tim Tebow. You know what I'm saying? Because my man wasn't getting no cutting. He was winning divisions, championships. He beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, the #1 defense. Hey, man, listen, I don't know how we got to Tim Tebow. I have no clue how we got to Tim Tebow. But I want to ask y'all a question. I know probably, I'm not going to say that. I know you guys probably know, but I want to get you guys top 5 picks right now before the season starts for the Heisman Trophy. I'm going to start with Wildcard Mar.
Oh, honestly, it starts with Caleb Williams for sure. Damn. I know Drake May out there in Carolina. They talking about him for sure. Marvin Harrison Jr. Definitely.
Yes, Marvin.
Yeah, definitely Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh shit, there's so many other cats out there that's nice. Brock Bowers, I will put him in there. Tight end from Georgia. So that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm getting stumped with a 5th dude. What was homeboy's name? That was a kick returner for USC that had that crazy all-purpose. I can't remember his name, but he balled out with Caleb Williams, the other guy from USC that had a all-purpose. He had like 2 all-purpose.
You're not talking about Jerry? No, not Jerry Rice, son.
No. He plays for USC, but he was going crazy against San Jose State with Caleb Williams. I can't forget his name, but that's who I'm rolling with right there. Those 5 right there.
Okay. Funny. Go ahead, give me your 5.
I had to look some names up because I do not follow college football as much as NFL. That's for sure. I know Caleb Williams starts and ends with him for me. I feel like it's whatever he does, it's his world pretty much this year. He's gonna be the #1 pick. I feel like without a doubt. Anyways, some other people he said Jordan Travis, Florida State, possibly. Sam Hartman, Notre Dame. He had a good first week as well. So that only helps his chances.
Wake Forest transfer.
Yeah, Bo Nix from Oregon. He always got. If you got a sexy jersey, you play better, right? So And then I agree with the other ones like wild card, Marvin Harrison Jr. That's for sure. That's always a nice one. Not many receivers get that, so it's tough.
Yeah.
Especially playing for Ohio State, where they have a plethora of receivers, where anybody can get off at any time.
Oh, what? Ooh, look at you with your vocab. What you said?
Hey,
what?
man, I know about college football, man.
No. What is that word? Plethora? Oh,
Hey, listen, man.
this guy feeling real drippy, dog.
I mean,
Got his encyclopedia next to him.
hey, man, my boo tells me to read. She tells me to read. Hey, listen, Jae Jones, go ahead, man. What you think? What's the 5 that you got? What's the 5 that you think is going to keep it a good race for the Heisman?
I definitely, of course, Caleb Williams. Definitely Marvin Harrison Jr., Brock Bowers. But I'm gonna throw my man Blake Corum from Michigan, running back, in there, man. I gotta throw. I know slim chance, but
you gotta say healthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw him in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw the quarterback from LSU. I can't think of his name.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him as well, and I'm gonna go with them.
Cool. I'm not even gonna go because y'all done said people, everybody. Y'all done said Caleb Williams, y'all done said the other people's names. I'm not even gonna name 5. I'm just gonna name 2 that y'all sleeping on already. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Hey, listen, in the Heisman, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It matters what your numbers are. Shedeur Sanders. And the second person is, and this might be the first person since Charles Woodson that we've seen was a two-way player. His name is Travis Hunter. And I'm not just saying it with Coach Prime, and I'm not saying it for the ignorant.
Hey, Travis Hunter is different, bro.
Listen, I told y'all last episode, if you didn't see what the boy did in them clips, you need to go back and watch what he did in them clips. He's on a different level. He done already said he's reaching for the Heisman anyway.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. He's 100% healthy this year, too. 100% healthy this year because he was dealing with an ankle last year.
Hey, today's Thursday that we're recording. He hasn't practiced since Tuesday and Wednesday, which means he's at the point where Coach Prime doesn't have to even practice him every day. He has a gray jersey on. The defense wears black. The offense wears white. He has a gray one on. That means he plays both. But I'm going to move on.
It also means don't touch him in practice.
No. They have different jerseys for that. They have blue ones and they have yellow ones for that.
I'm just kidding.
They don't even know. Everyone, what I'm telling you is today is Thursday. They had a clip that just came out.
Yeah.
Everyone else is in pads except him.
Yeah.
If
you gotta say
if I'm thinking I'm lying, Jay at Well Off Media, you can go on their page and you can see on the YouTube page that's Deion's Jr.
Yeah.
Or Sagan. You know what I'm saying? Go on their page. But last subject. And you guys would know more about this than me as well. As we record, well, no. Actually, this comes out before we record. First game of the season, Chiefs, Lions. Hey, man. Who you got? G Money.
I ain't got to say nothing.
For all those people that picked the Lions, y'all gonna take them? Because I'm taking them Chiefs. But I honestly think the Lions gonna make it closer than people give them credit for. The defense has been stepping up. The Aiden Hutchinson last year, they got pieces here and there, but they don't have the firepower to keep up with Kansas City, honestly, in my opinion. So we will see.
And is it Kansas City at home, G Money?
It should be. Definitely be. They're the Super Bowl champs.
Banner night, baby. We about to drop the banner.
They're not gonna have opening NFL night in Detroit.
That's a good point, G. That's a good point to your point, G. They might not have enough firepower, and they might not be, you know what I'm saying, ready for that big spotlight against Kansas City at home on Thursday Night Football against the Super Bowl champs. So, Jae Jones.
Hey, Mark, quick question, man. You gonna be at the game, man?
Hey, I'm trying to get these tickets, man.
I know that shit gonna be expensive.
Which reminds me, if Wildcard Mar is at the game, we might have to postpone our fantasy draft to the next day or that Saturday. Which, to G Money's point, and G Money's suggestion, we will probably be going live, the four of us. So we'll figure it out and we'll let you know. But we'll figure it out and we'll let you know. Because we don't know if Wildcard Bar is going to the game. And listen, us three gonna record regardless next week anyway.
Draft set for Friday too.
Okay, so we got to move it to Saturday.
Just in case he does go to the game, yeah.
We need to figure this out on Saturday. We need to figure this out. We're not gonna figure it out on the air. Fuck that. But I forgot who I went to. Did I go to Jae Jones already?
Oh,
we are live.
I'm Kansas City, man. I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes. Prime time, he's too good. Chiefs are good. Detroit will make it fun to watch, but at the end of the day, Kansas City's gonna get the dub. So Chris Jones not being there does make it a little bit more interesting for Detroit to be able to put up some more points. But at the end of the day, again, it's Patrick Mahomes, prime time at home. So hey, I'm going with Kansas City at home.
Got you. My OGG money tells me keep the show between an hour and an hour 30 minutes. Hey, I'm well below that. So, Jae Jones, tell them where you can
What's up,
baby?
Hey, Jae Jones on all 4 social media platforms: Twitter, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. Man, yeah, holla at me. You dig? Oh, and the Man Cave Sports group on Facebook as well.
Yes, sir. Wildcard Ma, tell them.
You know what it is. KC Wildcard Ma on the Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it. Wildcard Ma on Facebook and Instagram. And if you can't find me here with my 613 brothers here at D-Man Cave Sports Podcast, catch me on the RW Sports Network. You dig?
Hey, also you can catch Jae Jones and Wildcard Ma each and every Saturday on Twitter Spaces. Now, they say it's 11 o'clock, but sometimes they start a little bit after. So
11-ish, CP, 11-ish.
11 p.m. time. I have no clue what CB time is because I'll be logged on at 11 o'clock mad as a mug. But hey, we're gonna work on that.
Hey, real quick on that. Me and Jay, we actually kind of been taking the weeks off. We gonna bring it back.
What's up, man? If you
I muted him. Wait, you can find me on Twitter at GMoneyCaveman. And I'll retweet when Lamar Wildcard Mar come back on there for the Twitter Space and Jay.
Thank you.
Every Saturday, you can catch my main man Jae Jones and my man Wildcard Mar on Twitter Spaces at 11-ish. I don't know what that means, but hey, cool. 11-ish, I'll be looking like I'll be good. 11:15, I'm 40, bro. 11:15, I'm asleep.
See, you thinking Eastern time, you talking Central time.
Oh, got you, Jay. I got you, G. Hey, G, we on the same page. Maybe, you know what? Maybe, G, we should do a day. You know what,
man? I can't stay up that late. I'll be passed the hell out.
No, we don't got to do a late time like they do. They freaks. We can do me and you at some time earlier. We can do a daytime joint.
Gals. Them freaking gals.
Hey, G, me and you doing football season like 4 o'clock before the second game comes along.
If I can get the kids to bed or something, I can do something.
Get the kids to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, bruh.
Hey,
nap time, late nap time.
Hey, you can find me. I told y'all I was going to change it. You can find me on Twitter, Coach Drip 304. You can find me on Instagram, Coach Drip 304. You can also find me on Facebook, Michael Turner 613 Faye on Instagram. On Twitter. 613 Faye DMV on Instagram and 613 Faye Productions on Facebook. You can find us on Magenta, Black Planet, and all those other places too. Don't worry about it. We everywhere. Everywhere. Make sure you listen to our Coach Lufus episode, our Coach Berger episode, Coach Urso episode, and our Coach Nassif episode. Also, the draft is coming up. The commissioner G Money up top of me. Pause. You know he knows.
Yeah,
fantasy football. And listen, this is the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Each and every Saturday morning, you can catch us on all platforms: YouTube, Google, Apple, Spotify, and any other platform you can think of. We there. Hey, Jae Jones, tell them what they can do, baby. Hold up.
Shut the door.
Hold up. Pause.
Thought he
Jae
muted you.
Jones, tell them what they can do.
Shut the door on their ass.
Yeah.